one of the wilder games you've ever been in terms of a finish, Desmond?
Yeah, shout out our defense for definitely saving my butt right there. But yeah, like Beavers just said, we pride ourselves on red zone and goal line. As far as both offense and defense finishing and on both sides of the ball, which they did a fantastic job of.
Take us through that play and what happened. Obviously, you're under center. Was it a bad snap, good snap?
No, I mean, it was a good snap. It was just a routine, under center, we were in the quarterback sneak. Tried to draw them off sides the first time, it didn't go anywhere. So, once we get in there waiting for a long time, we can call it nerves, anxious, whatever. It just came out, slipped right through my hands. It can't happen.
You were going under center a lot. Do you think that had anything to do with it?
Talk about what it was like going without Pierce early on tonight, like you had another 100-yard game. Talk about what your connection's like with him.
Like I always say, he's a guy I count on to go up and get the ball. You put it within a 10-foot radius and he's going to go get it. There was a deep ball in the third quarter, I think it was, on our sideline where, I just put it up and it was a 50-50 ball. I trust him to come down with it. It only touched his hands. He didn't come down with it, but it only touched his hands. And so I gave him a chance to go make a play. But yeah, that's just how we are here, we built this trust and relationship over the years to where I can just be able to, put it up and he knows he's going to, he's more athletic than almost every guy he goes up against. So, it's really beneficial for me. But
Has it gotten to the point where you're surprised when he doesn't come down with those?
Sometimes, yeah, honestly. But no, I mean, he works hard. He does everything he's supposed to do. He makes big-time plays at big-time moments.
Did you know you were going to go deep to him coming out of the half, and you guys did connected on back-to-back plays?
Coming out of half, we just knew we had to push the ball downfield more. We weren't getting the run game going very much. We knew we needed to get it on the edge and just take more shots. Obviously, them playing drop eight a lot. The intermediate stuff isn't really there, so it was really go over the top or run the ball or maybe screens, but other than that, yeah.
You guys came out with 14-0 to start both halves pretty quick. Did they do something different that slowed you down after that?
No, we stopped ourselves. You can go back and look at, most of our games. We hurt ourselves a lot with penalties, false errors, just different little things like that. So those are the things that we have to work on, clean up, what we like to call a play clean index. I think if we can limit those or take those away completely, games are completely different.
How difficult was it to not have Jerome out there, after the midway part of the second quarter, and how did it impact the offense, at least at first?
I don't think it was difficult at all. We have 3-4 other great running backs who are always ready to go at any moment. Ryan Montgomery, Charles McCullough, Ethan Wright, all those guys are ready to step up and ready to play. Rome's been getting the most of the load the entire year. So these guys are just itching on the bench, ready to get their turn. So when their number's called, they're ready to go.
What do you think it does for you guys, maybe not having played your best now for a couple of weeks, but still finding ways to going forward?
At the end of the day, all we care about is winning. But it just really shows us that, we